Dear student, I am Pradeep Ingre, TGT Maths, Kendriya Vidyalaya Ordnance Factory, Ambernath, Mumbai region. Today I am taking chapter 8, Maths Rational Number. Before taking rational number, first of all, let us recall the knowledge of numbers. Numbers जो हमने क्लास 8 तक पढ़ा है वो फिर से रिकॉल कर लेते थे. Let us recall the numbers. नंबर्स कैसे बने हैं क्लास 8 तक उसका जो भी नॉलेज मिला है, लेट अस रिकॉल इट. नाउ यू नो दैट numbers are made of digits. Numbers are made of digits. What are the digits? Digits are the only symbol, and digits are the single numerical symbol. Means suppose say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are the digits. Means these are the single symbols. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta. These are the single symbols. So digits are the symbols in mathematics. First attempt to find the digits is made by the Sumerian or Babylonian. These are the first inventor of digits. Now after the Sumerian, there is Egyptian. Egyptians tried their level best to find the digits. They write the digits like this. Now after that there comes the Roman numbers. Actually, when Greece are removed from the Roman and Roman Empire take possession of the Greek. Actually, there is no development of the mathematics in the Roman system, Roman Empire period. But though it may be, there are attempts made by the Romans, that is Roman numbers. Let us see history of the Roman number. Roman shepherds used these Roman numbers while counting their ships. They used the tally stick. About 400 BC, this Roman number discovered by this Roman shepherds or Daltonian shepherds. Roman used this tally stick. This tally stick has got two different types of function. First of all, this tally stick used for counting, and second, on the tally stick there are some written work is there. So this tally stick used for the as a memory object. Some of the Roman numerals are. These are the Roman numerals. In Roman numerals, this I is stand for this one, B stand for this 5, H stand for 10, L stand for 50, C stand for 100, D stand for 500, and M stand for 1000. In addition to Roman numerals, there is in addition to Roman numeral and the tally stick, early counting devices are these type of bony structures are there. After Roman numerals, there is Greek numerals are there. Greek numerals and Roman numerals are found in the same area. Actually, this alpha, beta, gamma, these are the Greek numerals. In this second numeral is beta. There is interesting story regarding the beta. Beta के बारे में एक बहुत interesting story है. This beta is related with Eratosthenes. आप 6th क्लास में सेवा ऑफ इरिस्टोस्थेनिस पढ़ चुके हो. ये इरिस्टोस्थेनिस अलेक्जेंड्रिया ऑफ इजिप्ट के जमाने पीरियड में ये मैथमेटिशियन बॉर्न हुआ. This mathematician Eratosthenes developed one method to find the prime numbers. That is called sieve of Eratosthenes. जिससे इरिस्टोस्थेनिस खुद ये अच्छा ज्योग्राफिशियन था, मैथमेटिशियन था, एस्ट्रोनॉमर था. Eratosthenes called in school or in college life, in whole life, Eratosthenes called as the beta. Beta is the second digit of the Greek numbers, because he always stood second in position in every part of life, but in final life period he is standing in first position, that is alpha position. His main achievement is sieve of Eratosthenes. Sieve of Eratosthenes is related with the prime number and composite number. Now you let us see what are the prime numbers. Prime numbers are those numbers having only two factors. Prime numbers are those numbers having two factors. Let us see 7 is one example. 7 has got 1 and 7 as a factor because 7 is only divisible by 1 and 7. So let us see definition of prime numbers. Prime number are those numbers having only two factors. Composite numbers are those numbers having more than two factors. Let us see sieve of Eratosthenes. In sieve of Eratosthenes, what Eratosthenes has done? He first of all remove this 1 because he knows that 1 has got only one factor. He removes 1. After that, he removes all factors of 2 and retain only 2. Later on, he removes all factors of 3. And later on, he removes all factors of 5. Later on, he removes all factors of 7. Likewise, if all the factors of this removed, then remaining is the table of the prime numbers. Prime number and composite number. You know that prime numbers have got only two factors and composite number has got more than two factors. Let us see this factor table. This number 1 has got only one factor. In natural number 1 has got only one factor, and in whole number system there is 0 has got only one factor, that is 0 itself. 2, 3, these 2 and 3 both have got two factors. 2 has got factor 1 and 2 and 3 has got factor 1 and 3. You know that factors means that particular number that is divisible by that another number. This 4 has got 3 factors, 1, 2 and 4. 5 has got only two factors. 6 has got 4 factors. 7 has got 2 factors, and this 8, 9, 10 have got more than 2 factors. 11 has got only 2 factors. Now in table there is clear-cut classification. This 1 is unique number has got only one factor. 2, 3, 5, 7 and 11 have got exactly 2 factors. And this 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 have got more than 2 factors. Accordingly, this table is classified into 3 type of numbers. One is number that has got 1 factors, that is neither composite nor prime number. 2, 3, 5, 7 and 11, these have got exactly 2 factors. These are the prime numbers. And 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, these have got more than 2 factors. These more than 2 factors are called the composite numbers. Let us see another number, that is twin prime number. These are pair of prime number having exactly one composite number in between them. Let us say 2 and 3. 2 and 3 are the continuous number. These are not the twin prime. Twin prime numbers are those prime number having one composite number between them. You know the prime numbers are started from 2. So 2 and 3. There is no any type of composite number between them. That is why this 2 and 3 pair is not pair of twin prime number. Let us say 3 and 5. 3 and 5 have got 4 in between them as a composite number. So 3 and 5 is the first pair of twin prime number. 5 and 7, these are the prime numbers. In between 5 and 7 there is 6 composite number. That is why 5 and 7 is another pair of twin prime number. After that 11 and 13 is another pair of twin prime number. 13 and 17, these are not twin prime number because 13, after 13 there is 14, 15 and 16. These are the 3 composite number between them. These are not the twin prime numbers. So twin prime numbers are those numbers having exactly one composite number between pair of prime numbers.
3.
Now there is another number that are called co-prime number. Co-prime numbers are also pair of numbers, but these are co-prime does not mean that these are the prime numbers. For example, say 4 and 15. 4 and 15 both are not prime numbers, but these two numbers have got only one common factor in between them. So these co-prime numbers are those numbers having only one common factor in between them. This 4 and 15 has got only one factor, that is one common between them. Then 4 and 15, though these are not the prime numbers, these are the co-prime numbers. What is the application of this co-prime number? When we reduce the rational number and fraction, at that time numerator and denominator become the co-primes. Another say 7 and 19. 7 and 19 have got only one common factor, that is 1 between them. So 7 and 19, these are the co-prime numbers. 7 and 19, these are the prime numbers also. So prime numbers are always co-prime, but it is not necessary that all the pair of co-prime numbers are the prime numbers. So I have just taken one example, 4 and 15. Let us see another example, 14 and 25. 14 and 25, these are not the prime number, but these are the co-prime number, because in between 14 and 25 there is only one common factor, that is 1. Now after digits there is numbers. Numbers are formed by digits. Now in our general system we use decimal number system. Decimal is 10. In decimal number system, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, these are the 10 digits used in decimal number system. And in binary number system we use 2 digits. Binary number generally used in computer, and decimal number system we use in general way. Now these are the different types of number systems. Decimal number system use 10 digits, binary number system use 2 digits, octal number system use this 8 digits, hexadecimal number system use 16. Natural numbers use 9 digits, that is from 1 to 9. Natural numbers use 9 digits, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But that natural number does not include 0. So another numbers are developed, that are the whole numbers. In natural number there is no digit 0 at all, that is why another number developed, that is called the whole numbers. Now let us see closure property of natural number and particularly whole number. Now closure property, let us say we take one example, 7 and 8. 7 is whole number and 8 is whole number. Addition of these two is 15. So 15 is also whole number. So addition of this whole number is whole number. Another example, say 10 plus 20. 10 plus 20 is 30. 10 is whole number, 20 is whole number, and resultant addition is also whole number. Another example, there is 0 plus 15 is 15. 0 is whole number, 15 is whole number, and resultant addition is also whole number. Now let us see closure property of this natural number or whole number with respect to multiplication. Let us say another example, let us say 7 and 8. 7 and 8 are the whole numbers. And when we multiply 7 and 8, it resulted into 56. 56 is also whole number. Another example, say 0 into 10. It is 0. 0 is whole number and 10 is whole number. And product of this 0 and 10 is also whole number. Another, say 10 into 20. 10 into 20 is 200. 10 is whole number and 20 is whole number, and resultant product is also whole number. Let us see closure property of this natural number of whole number with respect to subtraction. Let us say 8 minus 4, that is 4. 8 is whole number and 4 is whole number, this is whole number. Let us say 8 minus 6. 8 minus 6 is equal to 2. 8 is whole number, 6 is whole number, and 2 is whole number. But 8 minus 8, again 8 is whole number, another 8 is whole number, and 0 is whole number. But when we do 8 minus 10, 8 minus 10, 8 is whole number, 10 is whole number, but resultant answer is not whole number. So whole numbers are not close with respect to subtraction. Whole numbers are close with respect to addition. Whole numbers are close with respect to multiplication, but whole numbers are not close with respect to subtraction, and that is why for subtraction new numbers are developed that are called the integers. And let us see the integers. You know that natural number and whole numbers are not close with respect to subtraction. So we study the new numbers that are called integers. So first of all, on the number line, let us see what are the integers. Now integer consists of this natural number. These are the positive integers. 0 is neither positive nor negative. And these are the natural number with negative sign that are called negative integers. So integers are classified into three parts. One, that is positive integer. Natural number are the positive integer. 0 is neither positive nor negative, and these are the negative integers. Let us see how to add on the number line. You know that whenever you do addition, means we have to move on the number line towards the right hand side, and whenever you do subtraction, you move towards the left hand side. So let us see addition and subtraction of integers. Let us see addition and subtraction of integers on the number line. Let us say take one example, minus 4 plus 2. Minus 4 plus 2 means, first of all, we move to minus 4 and moves 2 places toward the right. So minus 4, minus 3 and minus 2. Answer is minus 2. Another example is 6 plus minus 4. 6 plus minus 4 gets simplified into 6 minus 4. You know that whenever we subtract, we move to left side. How many places? 4 places. So 6 minus 4, that is equal to 6, and 4 places left, that is equal to 2. When we add two integers, the resultant answer is also integer. So addition of two integers, suppose a and b, then addition of these two integers, a plus b is also integer. So integers are close with respect to addition.